What's going on, everybody? I'm Kevin from Cigar, and I'm out here in the workshop this morning. I got like a little project to do, and I gotta clean this place up before I can start my project. I hate that. Listen, just take the, like who am I to tell you? I'm saying take the extra few minutes to clean up after you're done with a project. So when you go to start the next project, you don't have to clean up. I could tell you that, but I'm not one to practice that. So whatever, that's not my tech tip for today. It is another tech tip Sunday. And I kind of don't have any tech tips. I do have a couple of issues that have arisen this week. That I'd like to kind of complain about a little bit, not rant, because this isn't the platform for that. That's the Puff and Ponder podcast. It's called Diary of a Mad Mechanic. It's just when I just rant about random shit. Mostly about my experiences with cars. Nobody. It's like a secretive channel over there, so not a lot of people watch them. So I'm probably not gonna get in trouble yet from just bitching and moaning. But first one up, we had a couple weeks ago, had a little Jeep Cherokee come in, newer one. Wanted the price on some tires, and he's like, "Ooh, it's just I'm gonna have to search around." So after spending like an hour with him on half a dozen different tires, explaining all the benefits, he goes online and buys them from Tire Rack, some Pirellis. He found them cheaper, a couple $100 cheaper for the set. So he brings it to us. Yeah, I'm like, we can do that. We got to change out the TPMS stems. We got to reset everything. It's like $40 a tire. He's like, I was kind of hoping for $20 a tire. And I'm like, that's just the price. You know, it's about the same price everywhere you go. So we mounted him up. Luckily he got me, because especially when they're, not our tires, I do what's called a road force balance. So I go above and beyond. Road forced all 4 of them, 3 of them off the charts. Took pictures with my tablet, and like, you got 3 bad tires. So you're going to want to send them back, have them put back on. He's like, okay. So he comes back like a week or so later, 3 tires. And I'm like, all right, so it's not going to be like the $40 because we don't have to change out the stems this time because we just did that. So you're looking probably like $30, $28 per tire. He's like, oh, I got to pay again. I go, they're not my tires, you know, so pays that to mount 3 of them. He'd been gone for a couple weeks, comes back yesterday, getting a vibration again. And I'm like, all right, we can balance tires. I think it's like $56 to balance all 4 tires. And then with tax, I have to pay again. I go, they're not my tires. I go, we've already had issues with these tires. So he goes, what if you balance them and they come up that they need more weight? I'm like, well, we'll address that then. I'm like, if it's within a quarter or a half an ounce, it's not going to really make much of a difference, but we'll go. So first one, we replaced 3. We left 1 on the car because it road forced really well. Now that one was off the chart. Bad tire, right from the rip. And all 3 of them, the other 3 were within a quarter to a half an ounce. But I did tell him, I said, remember, I took all these pictures. The road force variants doesn't mean a whole lot to you. Were single digits. Now they're all in the double digits. They're within spec, but they're within the double digits. I'm like, I'd replace all 4 of these. I go, it's up to you. I go, you got to pay me to do it once again. And then that's what I told him. I go, you now have more into these than you saved. I go, see if Tire Rack can refund you for all 4 tires, give you your money back. I go, I'll tell you what I'll do. You buy a set of Bridgestones, all of this money that you have spent with me mounting and balancing, it's a couple $100 now at this point. I go, I'll credit you that on your set of Bridgestones. He's like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, it's up to you. I go, if you want to call them and get another tire, I'll put it on. You know what it's going to cost. And then, so whatever. It is what it is. That's what you get. He's getting ready to go up north, driving all the way up to New Hampshire, and wants to get this taken care of beforehand. And I'm like, I wanted to say, that's what you get. That's what you get. You tried to save a little bit of money, and now where you at? If you'd bought the tires from me, we have like 2,500 stores. If you had any problem with those tires from Englewood, Florida to New Hampshire, wherever it is you're going, you'd had hundreds of stores along the way that could have taken care of that tire for you. So whatever, it is what it is. We have a lady who said wanted to buy a set of 35-inch tires for her Jeep. I tell her, I said, I can mount these. I cannot balance this big of a tire. It's way too big for my machine. It's an aggressive tire. You're not going to be happy with it. I said, here's the price. It was like $2,800 for the set of tires that she wanted. She's like, okay, go ahead and order them. I go, I want to reiterate that I cannot guarantee the balance of these tires. They're just too big. Don't worry about it. Do the best you can. Of course, a week later goes by. These are just vibrating really badly. I'm like, that's one thing I warned you about. I go, I don't have the ability to do it. Now, there is a shop up the road. This is what they specialize in, custom tires. It's actually where I recommended she go to begin with, but she was a good customer of ours. So she comes back, they charged me $190 to balance all 4 tires. And I go, and they wouldn't have charged you anything if you'd have bought the tires from them. She's like, is there anything you can do? And I go, I told you there was nothing I could do. I'm like, out of goodness, I'll refund you half the money back. You're gonna have to split it with me because I told you. So she's kind of unhappy. At least she got half her money back. It is what it is. Another, a big old truck comes up, different day, sitting up on like 35s, and it only had like 15,000 miles on it, and brakes are grinding already. It was actually towed in because the brakes were grinding. And I told him, I said, it's nothing I can do. Oh, you can't do brakes on it? No, you've already burned up. I go, you put tires and rims on here that were never designed for this truck. Your braking system was never designed for a wheel and tire package that's 4 times heavier than the stock wheel and tire package. You move the wheels out, increase braking force or strain. And I go, I can't work on it. I go, you're gonna have to upgrade the braking system on this to beefier brakes. And he had to spend money to have it towed in, and he had to spend money to have it towed out. Another truck comes in, big lifted truck. Hey, I need to have the alignment. I bought a lifetime alignment from you. And I'm like, yeah, I remember. So I go look at the truck, and it's all jacked up and everything else. And I go, did you put a lift and new tires on there? Oh yeah. And I go, yeah, there's nothing we can do. I can't lift that, or I can't align that the way it is. All modified suspension, big tires sticking out. He goes, oh, I bought that policy from you. And I go, I can't. I mean, we have other stores with bigger equipment that can do it. And he goes, but I live here. And I go, I'm sorry. Maybe you should have asked us beforehand. And then we get another one that comes in, big lift that got a nail in the tire. And it was a little bit, they had to have been 37s. Sorry, we can't do it. Tires are too big. The point of this story is, before you lift your vehicle or before you slam your vehicle, think about where you're gonna get it serviced. If you got a big old lifted up truck, is there anywhere in your area, any shop that has the ability to service that vehicle? And are they open all the time? Yeah, there's some mom and pop shops that open when they want, close when they want, closed on the weekends, close at 5 o'clock. So before you go and lift your truck or even lower it, think about, where are you going to get the alignment done? Where are you going to get tire balancing done? Can anybody even change my oil anymore? Versus like one of them drive-through quick lubes, and some of them are around in our area don't do the lifted up trucks. So you got to be thinking about this. Just where you're buying your tires, where you're buying these parts. We've talked about these before, like when you buy a part from like a Rock Auto and it goes bad. Yeah, you're sitting for a week or two while you're waiting for your replacement part. And you buy tires from an online retailer such like Tire Rack, and it's back and forth with the tires. You're spending all this money. There's a lot that goes into just putting stuff on your car. You gotta pay attention. You gotta think about this stuff. It's not just about looking cool. And but yeah, it's nobody, sadly, a lot of people don't think about that. And yeah, it's my tech tip for today, I guess. Just think about where you're getting your parts from, and what things you're doing to your car that could just affect where you're getting it serviced. All right, cats and kittens, we'll see you next week.